Good morning, everyone. We're going to start this over. It is December 21st, 2021, one of the last weeks in our year, and I'm Corinne Braxton, live from Bozeman, Montana. It's very sunny here, and that's why you see the sun. I've got the blinds sort of shut a little bit. Let's try this again. I'm going to switch the phone down, so close your eyes. Oh, here we are. Now we're the right way. And let me just get this all tightened up so it doesn't all fall on me. So there we go. Hey, Lisa, glad you found me again. Let's see. Now we're tilting. This is, there we go. These are some Christmas boxes. These are some of our Stampin' Up boxes that we have. Hey, Kathy, glad you found us again, too. I'm going to check on my, let's see if we can find this now. On my, oh dear, this is the, let's see, one's here. Okay, that one's ended, so I'm going to just, let's see, one's here. Can't read your comments unless I have my iPad running. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And I think we are broadcasting. So thank you for being patient. Oh my goodness. I pray every time that we do this that the technology will work. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. It's just the beauty of that. Hey, Melissa, good to see you too. Anyway, don't overlook, if you need a quick gift, these little boxes that we have, I have the clear ones like this. You just put something on it and fill it with candy or cards. You know, we have a lot of cards to give. And so I like these little boxes, and I just decorate them, slip some cards in. And I actually use all of the cards and things like a gift for all of our girls in the family. That works out really well. They always appreciate that. Today we're going to be working with the Ladybug, the new catalog, the Ladybug stamp and punch. And oh my goodness, this is sure to sell out quickly, I think. This Ladybug Builder Punch is really pretty neat. We're going to use this today. And I do have a class scheduled for January, and it will be a class using the Hello Ladybug set. And if you order the bundle from me, then your class is free. So that's sort of a cool thing. I plan to order a lot of these the very first day next January 4th when the catalog goes live. So that's what we're using today. And I will show you the cards that we're making. Just made these up. These are Joy Fold cards. And this is all using the Pattern Party paper. And that's something that a lot of people don't know where, they just don't know where it is. It's right here in the catalog, at the very last page of the annual catalog 171. And it's called Patterned Party 12 by 12. And one side is black and white, and the other side is these pretty colors. And you get, let's see, 48 sheets. And that's a hostess gift. That's why you can buy that. It's $18. But you have to have an order of 150. It's called a hostess party. Anyway, that's where this paper is from. And this one, I used the black dots for the basic part of it. And it's a birthday card. May your greatest wish come true. That's all part of that stamp. This one is the black and white check. And it says, "My friend, you can bug me anytime." Isn't that cute? So we're going to make one today. It's going to be slightly different of these two. This one will be in a class later on in January. And let me show you a couple other cards I made with this Ladybug. These two are wishing you the happiest of both birthday. And here's that same little Ladybug. And it opens up like this. I just cut it down the middle like a normal, it's different than a normal card. Can't remember what the measurements are. I have them written down, but isn't that cool? It's just a big sentiment, happiest of birthdays, and then I punched out the Ladybug. I stamped it. This one I fussy cut that one, but very fun set. So here we go. Let's bring in our things for the day, and I'm going to set these up here so I can see what I'm doing. And we're going to start with a red base. Got an envelope. Help me remember to stamp the envelope when we get to that. So these are the parts and pieces. We're going to use another piece of that paper, but it's going to be the little circles. We're going to start with the, oh, thank you, Melissa. We're going to start with the base, and this is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. If you want to take a screenshot, that's a good one. And then I fold it. It's already scored right there, and then I bone fold it, and that's part of my base of my joy card. So it's almost like you almost cut off part of the top folding card. And then we have two pieces, two designer pieces. We have a big piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, and then another piece, the small piece, is 2 3/4 by 4. And so those pieces, and then we have our little piece. We have another folded piece that is 3 by 8 inches, scored at 4. And then this goes inside of that, like that. I think I will write these dimensions down for you because there are a lot of them, and it's a great fold. You can use any paper for this. And this time I'm going to put the stripe on top like that. And then we're going to have a small little red and white like that. So let's bring in our stamps, and let's do our stamping first. We'll do that on that. Let's see if we can handle this. Okay, these are the two pieces that we're going to actually stamp on. So these are photopolymer stamps. So what I'm going to do is bring in my little, I cut my piercing mat in half, and we are going to do, we're going to do our stamp. Let's see, once here, we're going to stamp on this white part, and let's see once. I don't know where to set things here. It's very crowded. I've got a lot going on here, so let me zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, we're going to do the greeting first. So I have enough room to do my ladybug. I'm going to just stamp this up, and I'm going to put this over as far to the left as possible, like that. That looks good. And then we're going to do our ladybug next to it. So we're going to bring that out, and I'm going to do this is what he looks like. I'm going to stamp that up, really get it stamped up really well. And I'm going to put it down like that. I'm going to let it just sort of rest on there so that it can soak into, I want it to be nice and dark. You could do it with the Stamparatus, but there, that looks good. And now we've got to put a little red shell on him. So this is so, I love the way Stampin' Up! Did this. It's so cool. Hey, Linda, good to see that you're watching us. You found me again. Oh my goodness. Technology it's so complicated. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this in with the red shell, and I'm trying to do this. I'm gonna bring it a little closer to me so I can get it better. There we go. And bring it back into the camera more. Let it sit on there, and there it is. It's not perfect, but it's sort of cute. Isn't it sweet? And may your greatest wish come true. And I'm going to do a birthday on the inside. So I always need a lot of birthday cards. And in fact, I need a lot of birthday cards in November and December. And I'm just still writing out December birthday wishes because I have so many. I wish I had these in the summertime, but I don't. There are so many people in our family and our friends that have birthdays now. So I'm going to take that off. I'll save that so that I can write these directions out for you. And we're going to just put that right there. And there we have it. And, oh, I know we need to do our little stamping on our envelope. So these are our pieces. I'm going to grab that envelope real fast, and we'll do another ladybug. So we'll do the ladybug in the corner. Glad I remembered that. I could hear you telling me that. Don't forget the envelope. There we go. Isn't that nice? And now we'll bring in our red. We'll close up that black and get it off the table. And bring in the red. Oh, I'm so glad I got this video working again today, because I think these are both really cute projects. And I didn't want you to be seeing them upside down or sideways. So there we go. There's our little ladybug. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? And now we'll make our card. And I'm going to show you something else too about the punches. So let's put our card together now. It's fairly easy. I'm going to just grab my silicone mat here. Where do we have that? Here it is. Bring that in there. Okay, so we're going to bring our pieces. We're going to put our designer paper down. Oh, I usually before a video I try to make sure I have a refill handy, and I have dispensers that are pretty full. Okay, there we go. But I don't think I did that today. But we will just go with the flow of things. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing. And the other side is like that. You could, but I like the black and white for the ladybugs. It just looks so sharp, I think. Okay, let's see once here. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to give that a good bone folding again. Another bone folder. I have so many bone folders. That's a tool that I have. I have a take your pick tool and bone folders, a lot of scissors too. Okay, and here now we're going to put this part. This is our part that's going to go in here like this. It's a very common fun fold, and it's a good one, I think. It's fun to make. It's a little harder than just a regular card, but not terribly hard. So here's the stripe. I like the little hearts on the other side too. I hope that Stampin' Up keeps this paper for a while because it's so useful. I'm going to put my stamping, my happy birthday on the inside. Like, let me see once. It's going to go like that. So we're going to put it right here. And now we're going to put this together. So I'm going to put adhesive down like this on the back of that. And then we're going to bring that in. And I have the key is just to get it nice. I've got it closed up. I want to get it nice and lined up straight. There we go. Hey, Nancy. I hope your infusion goes well. I just glanced up and saw, so you're at the hospital getting your infusion. So I'm glad you found me. Okay, we're going to take our little red piece like this. One's going to look totally different than our other cards. So I will take pictures afterwards, and I'll post these so you can see them. So here, this is going to go on our little red mat. And then we're going to put this together right like that. And this is going to go like this. And we're going to get some dimensionals out, and then our card will be almost done. Oh, thankfully it worked when I started over, and I'm glad some of you found me again. So there we go. Okay. There we go. We'll take off our dimensionals. And place it on just like that. And let's see, once there is our card. Oop, it's a little crooked. I'm going to have to take some undo. I don't have any handy. It's over across the room there. But it's slightly askew. It's not horrible, but it's sort of, it goes downhill. And that is our card. So here are the other ones. I'm going to zoom out a little bit now so you can see all of them. So here's the one we did today. The little black and white dots. Which is your favorite? The checks, the black dots, or the white circles? Which do you like the best of those three? But aren't those cute? Which one do you... Oh, hi. Hey, Carla. I'm sorry you have to leave and go babysit, but glad you could join us for a little bit here. Which of these is your favorite? So let's see what you come up with. Let's see if I can see some comments. Oh, the black dots. What else? What else is someone's favorite? But aren't those cute? And then we have our cute little envelope to go with it. And I will take some pictures of these. And I want to show you now about how the punch works. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. So fun. The punch, let me show you the stamps. So you can make, here's one. This one I stamped. And the punch, let me show you how that would be. Let me see once if I have any red. Oh, I didn't bring any with me over here. Any black to make. I'll just go get it. Just squeeze out of here for a second and show you what I have done. And look at this cute little ladybug. So you can just punch out that ladybug body. Like here's a piece, this is actually a circle that I die cut. So I'm going to just punch out this body like that. And then I'm going to punch out some red. So I'll just punch out some red. Here's a card. Punch out that red. Then I will take, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp some black dots on this. Let me see if I can find my ink on here. So on this is my black memento. I'm going to really ink that up well. And I'm going to ink it up well. And then I'm going to stamp those dots. And really, because red is more porous than the white, I'm going to hold it. And, oops, now I got my thumb in the ink. There we go. And there are our dots. Isn't that cute? And not hard one bit. And then we're going to just put our ladybug together like this. I'm going to put some dimensionals. I think I'll use my black dimensionals. And put one on each wing like that. Just happen to have those black ones handy. So, and there we have that cute little ladybug. Isn't that sweet? Oh, Jeannie, good to see you this morning too. Oh, you woke up late, huh? Oh, that's okay. But isn't that a cute ladybug? And another thing you can do with ladybugs. So if you were, this is with my Stamparatus. I think we have plenty of time. I'm going to show you this. You know, you need a silicone mat, but on the Stamparatus, the mat that I have underneath, that is a foam mat because that's what we're going to use with the ladybug. So when you're stamping with the Stamparatus, the beauty is that you get to ink and re-ink and re-ink as many times as you want. Let me move this all out of the way a little bit. Okay, I'm going to open that up. I like to put a stamp case behind it that way when I stamp. I'm going to ink like that. And put it down. I'm going to press it down. We're going to lift it up. It's okay. It's not bad. I'm going to give it another inking. And then we're going to close it again. And let's see if it gets a little darker this time. Isn't that nice and rich? Then I already have my wings on the other side, so I'm going to put them right there. And I'm going to get my red ink out and ink up those wings. Like that. And there we have it. They're pretty good. We'll do it one more time. And down. There. And then we could what I could do is I could hinge stamp. I could go down and do another Ladybug down here. Stampin' Up Stamparatus is the only positioning tool on the market that has that hinge property. It's so great. It's a wonderful tool. If you don't have one, you should ask for one for Christmas because they're really super. But so now I'll have another one to punch like that. I forgot about the dots, but we can do those. But anyway, that gives you the idea of how that works. And then I would take that off and clean it and everything. And then I'll just put it right here. But I'll come back in and add my little black dots just like this with this method, because I can do that. But that's the beauty of the Stamparatus. So you can just, there we go. And now I'm going to punch those out. Close my ink though, because I am not real good about keeping clean when I'm stamping. Okay, here's my my punch, and you can see that well, let me just cut that off like that once. Let's see if this is going to, I'm going to just take my, well, I did not have the spacing correct, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. If you cut something too small, I should have had it turned the other way, but I'm going to take a Post-it note like this, and then I'm going to make a little handle with it like that, and then I'm going to stick it into my punch like this. You know, Stampin' Up punches are the only punches that have that ability to close to sort of halfway lock like that. So that's what you do if you ever have something like I cut these too short. But now we need to do the same thing with the Ladybug wings. So I'm going to slide it in like this, and there, I'm going to lock it down halfway, and then we have it, and you can throw your Post-it note away. But it's so easy to do it that way. And put those in the trash can, peel off that little bit. Otherwise, you're trying to get that all together, and it's a tough thing. Again, some black dimensionals. You know, we sell the black dimensionals. They come with the small and the large ones, the mini ones and the regular ones together. They just have a white coating on it like that. I like to use them when I'm using black paper or black ink like that. But isn't that cool? Isn't that just the cutest little thing? And not hard. I made it harder because I had it turned the wrong way. But usually if you wanted to do that, you would stamp them like on a long sheet of paper like this, and you would just punch out. You would start at the bottom, and you would punch out like that, and then you would cut it off and do another one just like that. Okay, so very fun set of stamps and punches that are coming up in the new catalog. And remember, every time we have a good punch like this, it sells out. So make sure that that's something, if you want this, make sure you get it on your wish list and be prepared for January 4th is the date. It starts. Okay, that's it for the Ladybug. So let's bring in another one. This is a fun fold. You've seen me do this before like this. It's sort of it's like a gatefold, but it's like a double gatefold. And this is some new paper. Quite honestly, when I saw this in the catalog, I can't open the catalog. It's in the new, that's against compliance. When I saw this set in the catalog, I thought, I will never want that set. But then I saw some lady do a video. Sherry, a gal in Indiana, did a video, and I thought, oh, that's sort of cool. I like it. I love these sentiments. Well, maybe I'll just buy it. I bought it for the sentiments because I thought the script, the font was nice. Well, it is super, and I love the paper. So it's called Artfully Layered. It's a bundle. It's a suite, actually, in the catalog. I made this card. Didn't really know what I was doing. This one's going to be for a swap of mine. And I'm making 20 of these. I ran out of paper because I cut everything I could. And then I made this with the leftover pieces. That's part of the pattern. It is really great paper. So we're gonna do this today. I'm going to do a different print, all from the same package. And if you remember, I did this a few weeks ago, and I did the video on this. Oh, thank you very much. There was a video a couple weeks ago where we did this one on the rainbows. And here's another one too. We have some jade ribbon that's in our catalog, and I used it right there, and I cut out some things. Really like this. And these little, I have to show you these first. These little these faux sea glass shapes. Oh my goodness, they're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. They're just like sea glass. Actually, my husband just gave me some, he was in Florida and he bought some sea glass jewelry, some earrings that are been polished like that for my birthday, and a necklace. And anyway, sea glass is, something that's found on the beach, it's and then polished. Artists collect it and polish it and all that. But this is really cool. They're so flat. They don't even need extra postage, I don't think. So we're going to make this card now with this paper, and here we go with that. And I don't have anything in the center of that one. So I like to do this type of layering with lots of different pieces, and I just think it makes the card look cool. And so that's what we're going to do. Now, take a picture, if you would like, of these sizes. This is the base. It's just a single base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's like a 1/4 of a sheet of let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find comments. There we go. There we go. Now I can see them. Oh, thank you very much. So it's, you cut a piece of paper down the middle, and that's 4 1/4, and then the other way is 5 1/2. And then you have 4 pieces just for the base. The part that's just a little trickier is this part. And this is the 5 1/4 by 11. And I'm going to score it at 1 1/2, 3 1/2. Then I turn it around. So I actually did this on my scoreboard. I scored it there at 1 1/2, then 2 1/2, or 3 1/2. Then I turned it around, and again 1 1/2 and 3 1/2. So it's always easier to turn it and then fold it back so that it's like this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put this base. I love this seal, this adhesive, and I usually carry quite a bit of it. But I'll tell you what, it was on disc. It was on back order for such a long time that I'm really running low, and I use it every day. So I have like 10 of them ordered, but shipping is very slow, as you well know. Okay, so we're going to take out our pieces. So I ran out of the other paper, so I couldn't show you with that. But this one is pretty, I thought. I like this is Bermuda Bay. Oh, I could have worn something Bermuda Bay. I chose black because of the ladybugs. And then these 2 pieces, you need 2 pieces that are 5 by 1 3/4. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them right. We're going to make sure our leaves are going the right direction. And I am going to take that off and glue this on. Let me get my silicone mat back here and I will. So when you're gluing this or adhering this, you want to make sure that you're leaving this side without adhesive, because I'm going to turn it like this. Oh, let's see once. I think I want my green leaves to go up, so I'm going to put it on this side. That'll work. So I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to leave a little margin like that. And so I want my green leaves to go up, and now I'm going to put it on this side and leave the other side free. We don't want adhesive sticking down. Do you see how this is flat? That part's flat. When your card is closed, it looks like you have just a regular card with a border like that. But then you open it up and it's like that. Isn't that cool? And now we're just going to build on this. So we're going to put that right there, and our little pieces that I've die cut. I love these dies. They're just as cool as can be. Look at this one. They fall out beautifully. We're not going to put these on this card, but here's another one. Isn't that nice? It's sort of tropical. I don't know. It's just fun because it's sort of artsy. I have a lot of these labels from the Hippo set. And I'm going to just put I'm going to put adhesive on one side, like that. And I'm going to lay it down. And now I'm going to build sort of a little scene. And I die cut some things, some pieces, and here they are. Oh, look at this one. This is part of this too. I'm sorry if the light is not perfect today, but we have so much snow and it's so bright. Look at my red fingers full of ink. So I thought that was sort of a cool piece too. I'm not sure exactly how we use it, but this one I like that Bermuda Bay, so we're gonna use a little bit of this. So I'm gonna just put some adhesive down the middle, put this on like that. And I think I just want to use this, so we're going to I think I used ribbon on maybe the other one. I did. I used ribbon on this one right there. But I sort of thought this was cool, so we're going to just use it because I die cut it. And then I'm going to snip off these. I don't want it to extend over, so we'll just snip that like that. But I just thought that was a neat edge. You can make it as wide as you want because that's the way it's made. Okay, and then this is the lovely label punch. I use this one a lot. I don't know, I just love building it. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on that one. So we will do that. And then we're going to do some stamping. I think layering like this just has a cool look to it. So different prints, different colors. This one is Pear Pizzazz and Bermuda Bay. And let's see, I'm not sure if that's black in there, if that's evergreen, because there is evergreen in the paper too. Okay, so we've got that all done. And there we have that part of it. So now let's bring in our stamps. And we will do our stamping. So I also die cut this little piece too because I thought that was neat. And then I have some of the stitched, we're not going to use that though. We're going to use this longer one. I'm going to do a birthday because I need a birthday card. So we're going to bring in our Bermuda Bay ink. And I love this Happiest Birthday Wishes. Just a gorgeous mixed font. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. There we go. We'll hold it down for a second. There we go. Happiest birthday. And on the inside, oh, I forgot to do something. Doggone it. I wanted to stamp this. It's too late, I think. I wanted to stamp this. Well, let's see once. We'll just see. Oh, we can still do it. It's not great. I think what I'll do is I will put an envelope underneath it like this so that I don't go on there. Whenever you can do that, you can stick a piece of paper. I would stick cardstock normally, but I just had a hand envelope. This is our little scripty type of stamp, and it just gives it a little character. We don't obviously need to do it, but it adds to it, and that's what I had planned. And now we'll do our inside sentiment, and this is from I love this. This is sort of a go-to set. Sunny Sentiments. It is happy hello, sunny thoughts, a really nice thank you, a nice inside birthday, hoping your birthday is filled with all the best things. Sunny, it's in our annual catalog. Sunny Sentiments. And the dies that I'm using are from the Tasteful Touches. I know you can't say I'm not always very good about getting things in the camera space, but I love these. I actually have 2 sets. These have been in the catalog now for about a year and a half. So I hope they keep them. I love them. I use them all the time. Okay, we're going to do our inside of our stamp. This has red rubber on it. Do you see that red rubber? So we don't need our piercing mat for this. So we're going to just put that in like that. And we got our birthday sentiment. And we can close up our card. And we put our birthday thing on like that. And I don't know, it would look nicer popped up. Well, we'll pop it up. We'll just do that. We'll pop it up because it looks nicer, but it's a little trickier with the mailing things, but oh well, we'll just do that. So we'll put on some dimensionals, and my piercer is right there. There we go. And line that up like that. And then we'll add some of these gems. What do you think? Maybe should we use the green ones this time? On the other one I used the Bermuda ones, or the turquoise or Coastal Cabana. We'll put the green ones on this time just for fun. And I think I'm going to put them up. There are different shapes. Some are a little larger and some are a little smaller. I think we'll put, we're going to put a big one on the bottom down here. Maybe actually two of those down there. I think these are just a must-have. They're so pretty. And then we're going to put another one up here. So we have 3 of those, just like that. I think that works well. And isn't that a pretty card? Which one do you like better? Do you like, well, I made the thank you one too. But here's the other one. I don't know what that black is from. I don't want to get those cards in there. Which do you like? Which paper do you like better? This one is Calypso Coral. This was Bermuda Bay. Which is your favorite of those? This is the one I started making my swap cards. I've got them half done, but now I'm waiting for the paper to arrive, and Stampin' Up shipment is still so slow. I know they were getting things out this morning, but aren't those pretty? Which color do you like better? And let's make an envelope to go with that. And then we'll be finished. And this won't take but a second. We'll put some adhesive right on our envelope, like that. And then we bring in I have some paper right here. It's a little bit distressed. Do you see that distressed part of it in there? Okay. Get that all down. And then I'm going to get my really big scissors, because that goes a little faster. And some of these dies cut out this paper. I didn't want to use too much of it. Like this, one of the dies cuts out that, one of the dies cuts out that one. But I thought this paper is so pretty with, and I only had 1 pack of it. So anyway, there it is. There's our card. And I also, when I cut these long pieces, I had little pieces left over at the end, and this is what I came up with. I won't make this card for you, but I'll just give you the gist of it. So I took a white card base. So I had these little pieces left over. And do you see what I'm doing? I had leftover pieces, and then I just made a card, and so it would go like this. I would put it on the Bermuda Bay, like that, and just like that. And then I would add some of these pretty die cuts that I did, like that, and then maybe a sentiment. But those are so fun. And you can even take these bigger sentiments or bigger dies and cut them out of white and then stamp a greeting on that. I think that's what I had planned to do for this one. But isn't that fun? Very simple, very easy card. Okay, I'm going to turn you up back to this way, and here we are. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to stick with me today and through the technological problems that we had in the beginning. There we go, because I thought the cards were well worth it. And anyway, there we go. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. You're such wonderful friends and faithful followers. I appreciate that so much. We are going to be here for Christmas with two sons and their children and wives, and we'll have Christmas Eve here after church. And then on Christmas Day, we'll just sort of relax. And then on the 26th, we are going to Florida with our son John and Millie and their kids. And we went to Mexico with Andrew and Chrissy at Thanksgiving time. So we're going to Florida for a week, and then I will not be doing a video next week, but I will be back the first week of January, whatever that is. I know we're flying back on January 2nd. I think it's a Sunday, so it's probably January 4th, the day the catalog goes live. And don't forget, demonstrators get to pre-order. That's a big thing. Other people get to order from the catalog starting January 4th. And if you need a catalog, please tell me, and I can maybe put one in the mail in the next day or two. And demonstrators you should all have your catalogs by now. So thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and stay safe and healthy and out of the hospital, Kathy, for you. I hope you do well, and everyone else enjoys their family time. Okay, I'll see you in the new year. Bye.